Alright guys, so now we're going to do the last kind of variation that we use for the kids in this one. It's part of the Overhook series. Again, it's different than the fundamental Overhook series that we use for our adult curricula. But I want to show you this one. This is one we call a short triangle, and it's fairly good for a lot of the kiddos to learn and use. So we're going to start in the same kind of guarded position, guys. We're going to go ahead and kind of flare up, same as we have for the other techniques, pulling her forward in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to sit up. When I sit up, I still want to get my overhook, right, nice and tight to her shoulder like I did before, but I'm also going to be holding onto her head. Does that make sense? So I'm going to come up all the way like this. Sometimes there's a bonus choke that you can try. Here, we're not going to cover it today, but that choke sometimes makes them want to push this elbow off. When they push this elbow off, sometimes you get lucky and you can reach that hand. In this case, I can't reach that hand, even with my elbow tight and deep to her shoulder. So I'm going to take this hand, grab her wrist, and I'm going to punch it right to her chest. I'm going to open my leg, circle, put my knee right where her ear is. That's very important, right? Now, all I'm going to do is close my legs. You notice I use my foot over here just a little bit to adjust if necessary. I'm right here now. What I want to do now, guys, is I want to lift my hips, push her arm across. Now, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Coach's hair so you guys can see this, right? My knee is over here on this ear. This leg now is going to come right here. Now look at this, guys. I'm using this foot a little bit on her body to help adjust myself. I'm right here. Knees are on either side of her head, right? In essence, my knees are now her ears, right? Now, I have to turn my body that way, towards the direction of her arm. So, I can do this two ways. I can push with my knee as I flare my body and just turn, right? You'll notice that her hand is adjusting on my body. That's okay. Now, my leg is completely across her body, or neck here. This is already tight. I'm just going to lift, close, and get the submission. We'll do that again from a different angle. Short triangle. We're set. I pull her in. I'm going to go over and pull her down. She's going to push this elbow off. I'm going to take my hand, push her wrist to her chest, open my leg, boom, come, put my knee over the shoulder. My knee is now right by her ear. If I need this leg, I can do this, close it right here. It doesn't have to be a tight close. I'm going to lift my hips super high, push her arm completely over. Now, again, this is important, guys, right? It's a kid's version. If you'd like to make it tighter, I always suggest try to hold on to the leg. It's always better. I want to take this knee, guys, right here on the shoulder. Once my knees on either side of her head, like ears, I'm just going to start turning myself. Look, I can even use the floor. See, now I'm just turning my leg. Right now, my hamstring muscles on the side of Coach's neck here, her arm, her shoulder right now are pushing into her neck. I just open, I close, I squeeze my knees together to get the finish.